Hi friends, welcome to SGK English for a new video. 7th class, Unit 1. Read it yourself. Reading for yourself. You have to read this and understand yourself. A storm paints the fence. So, whitewashing a fence by Tom Sawyer. It is nice that you study or read this lesson and understand. It is an extract from a novel by Mark Twain. So his full name is Samuel Lahon Clemens. It is there, page number 16. And he is author of twin novels, Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So in Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Tom is the hero, Huck is also a character. Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Huckleberry Finn is the hero, and Tom Sawyer also plays a minor role in that. These novels show his deep insight into children's psychology. This entire Adventures of Tom Sawyer novel is there in senior non-detailed. So they have to study it non-detailed of senior inter students. If you are interested, you can watch the videos in SGK English. Playlist is there, Adventures of Tom Sawyer. It is there in 8 chapters. It is given. So the first chapter of that novel is our topic. First chapter of of that novel. So whitewashing the fence, Tom and the fence. Nice story. You can read by yourself. You can watch the video. Language is something you have learned by yourself, not to be taught by a teacher or someone at home. No. You must read something yourself, listen something yourself, and speak English yourself, etc. and etc. Reading, writing, yes. Write some English every day if you have to improve your language skill. Okay. So let us see the story of Tom Sawyer. Nice story. Okay. So Tom was young, imaginative and mischievous 12-year-old boy. Who was Tom? Young, imaginative, mischievous also. See, active students will be little mischievous. No problem. Children know. It is their age. Tom's mother passed away. That hard is grammatically wrong. Okay, now you just cut that. The meaning is exactly correct. Tom's mother passed away years before. Okay. He was living with his aunt Polly. Auntie Polly is a name. On the banks of river Mississippi. On the side of Mississippi River. She loved him as much as she loved her sister. Yes, sister's son. Sister passed away means expired, means in a way died. Okay. The aunt knew that if you spare the road, you will spoil the child. It's a proverb. Spare the road and spoil the child means if you don't beat them nicely, they will be spoiled. They won't grow good children. She wanted to be strict or he would grow up lazy and be spoiled. She thought that if she does not behave very strict towards him, he would be spoiled. One day, aunt thought to herself, I will make him work tomorrow. Not simply, he did something mischievous, that is why. As a punishment of his mischievous behavior, she decided to make him work on the following day, Saturday. It was a holy day for all children. 2 days, holidays, Saturdays and Sundays, everywhere in the world, except in Andhra Pradesh. It is mighty hard to make him work on Saturdays when all the boys are on a holiday. When his friends all will be on holidays, they will be going swimming, playing or etc. and etc. How can I make him work? The aunt had asked Tom to paint the fence, whitewash, not paint, whitewashing the fence. Okay. Saturday morning came. On the following day, Saturday, it was a bright day. The hill behind the village was covered with summer green. Tom appeared on the pavement means footpath. See, footpath. with a bucket of whitewash and a long handled brush. Small boy, he had to whitewash the entire fence. Big, is he? 9 feet high, 30 feet long. He surveyed the fence, 30 yards of broad fence and 9 feet high. Life to him seemed hollow, means meaningless. Life is a meaningless thing. Quite, useless, utter waste. Because a small boy like him should paint 9 feet high, a big fence, and existence but a burden. Remaining in life itself became a burden for him. Sighing, taking a deep breathing, sighing. Sigh shows a sorrow. Okay, sorrowfully taking a deep breathing. Tom dipped his brush and passed it along the topmost plank. See, all the type of wooden, fence, many planks would be there. So he dipped the brush into the whitewash and painted little. Then he began to think of the fun he had planned for the day. Had a lot of plans for the day, holiday, Saturday. Like going for swimming, and his sorrows multiplied when he thought about all the play he had planned. His sorrows doubled and multiplied. Soon the boys who were free would come tripping along, moving along, and would ridicule him, fool him, make fun of him for having work to do. Yes, they would be going for playing, and they would make fun of him, they would fool him, belittle him, make fun of him. The very thought of it upset him. He was upset. At this dark moment, he got a great, magnificent, wonderful idea he got. Yes, there is a way to escape from this. He took up his brush and calmly resumed his work. So when he saw other children coming, he saw some children coming, on their way to play. Then suddenly he got an idea. Okay. Then he began dipping the brush in the whitewash and started painting the big long fence. Okay, so, and calmly resumed, calmly he began, continuing his work means he started working. He started his work. There came Ben Rogers. A friend of him came there, and his name Ben Rogers. The very mischievous boy of all the boys. Among all the boys, he was the most mischievous. Whose ridicule he had been dreading, means fearing. He was afraid of the ridicule, means fooling. So Ben Rogers would make fun of him always. He's really afraid of him because he would ridicule in such a way. Ben was eating an apple and seemed to be in high with good mood. He had a big apple with him. He was biting and eating the apple. Tom went on whitewashing and paid no attention to Ben. Generally, when a friend is coming, he would go, Ben, hello, how are you? Something used to be told, but this time, some plan is there, some idea is there. So, he did not mind him at all. Not caring, he began doing the whitewashing. Ben said, hello, Tom Sawyer. You have got to work even on a whole day. You have got to work, see. You have not, apostrophe, studied last, lesson. You are going to work even on a whole day. You have to work even on a whole day today. Tom replied, hey, I do not consider this as work because it gives me pleasure. Who said it is work? I do it for my pleasure. See, for example, how you look at things is more important. During the whole days, you do some gardening yourself, no? You plant some, flowering plants. Then you don't feel it as a work. It is not so. If same thing is done by a laborer or your someone helping you, watchman or something, it is work for him. But for you, it is play because you like it. For you, gardening at home, in your courtyard, in your nearby your house, somewhere you are doing some planting or some work you are doing, not for money. Not for any intention of profit, but for your enjoyment. So it is pleasure for you, not a work. So in the same way here now, I don't consider it as work because it gives me pleasure. I enjoy it. I am happy doing it. He went on painting the fence just like an artist. Do you know how he did? He would just paint a little, then he would go to one side and look. Nice. He would smile at that whitewashing. His ability to paint like an artist painting a beautiful picture. He would look this side, he would look that side. Nice. He would laugh himself. Just like an artist painting his artwork, he was doing the work of whitewashing the fence. I repeat, just like an artist doing his artwork, he was whitewashing the fence. He will whitewash, then he will do that side, this side, then look at this like that. Then, good. Oh, very good. He was enjoying himself and acting as an artist he was. When he was watching all that, he had getting more and more interested. As he was doing with much interest, Ben also got some interest, some anxiety, some curiosity. If something is rejected, you will be more anxious to get it, no? If something is rejected to you, suppose if your father says, don't open that box, you will be anxious. Sweet is there, cake is there. So when father goes, you will be anxious, no? What is in that box? He asked me not to open it, no? He asked me not to open, that's why he is anxious. Otherwise, you never mind what is the box there. Okay? So the same way, he became curious and anxious to know what he is doing, what like an artist he was working. At last Ben asked Tom, let me whitewash a little. Tom, will you give me the brush? Shall I whitewash a little? Tom answered negatively saying, no. My aunt is very particular about this fence and everybody cannot paint the whole of it right away. No. You cannot paint it. It's an artist's work. Tommy, my auntie is very particular about this fence. It should be very beautiful. I cannot do that. You cannot do that. Ben was getting very eager and asked Tom. He was very eager to paint a little whitewash. Then asked Tom, I will be very careful. Now let me try. I will do it very carefully. Let me try once. You are doing it with much interest now. You are enjoying now. I will give you half of my apple. Not free. If you allow me to paint the whitewash the fence, I will give you half of my apple. Tom replied, no, sorry, I can't let you. I am afraid auntie will scold. Ben begged him, I will give you the whole apple. Okay, do one thing. The full I will give you. Full apple I will give you. Then Tom gave him the brush and Ben started painting while Tom sat down happily in the shadow of a tree eating the apple. Actually, by this time other friends also came, not Ben alone. So one by one they began painting whitewashing the fence. Poor Ben was sweating and was working under the sun for a long time. Actually, not for a long time because other friends also came. Ben was tired. Tom gave the brush to Billy, who gave him his kite in return. So many of his friends came and each one asked permission. He is sitting like a leader. He would go and consult and ask, can I paint? No. Then he would give either a kite, kite for flying, or a doll, or some other things, whatever. They have got their playthings, dolls, etc. All those things were given to him in reward of permitting them to paint or whitewash the fence. Okay, now, kite in return. When Billy was tired, Johnny Miller gave him a pair of marbles to Tom and took the brush. Tom was really in wealth. Tom became wealthy within a few hours because many of his friends came. Each one gave him something. At the end of the day, not end of the day, within a few hours they completed it. Everybody paid him a price to get a chance to whitewash the fence. They came to laugh at Tom, but he made them work. Actually, they came to fool him. And he made every one of them work. The whole fence was nicely whitewashed with 3 coats of paint. Once, twice, thrice. Within afternoon. Before afternoon it was completed actually. When Aunt Polly saw the fence, she said in surprise, "Oh Tom, you can work when you want to. If you want, you can work now. Generally, you are lazy. Only you hardly ever want to. That's the problem. You don't want to work. That's why. If you want, you can work." She took him home and gave him the best apple she had and allowed him to go and play. Okay, the work is finished. You can go and play. Okay. So, an extract from Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain is a pen name in 1876. Mark Twain is a pen name and his real name is Samuel Lahon Clemens. So, by the wit and intelligence and ability of Tom, he was able to make his friends work while he was enjoying apples and other things all that was given to him. Okay, na? Yes, that is a story. Tom and Fence. Tom paints the fence. Please watch that video. First chapter video of Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Okay, find the playlist. Go to SGK English. Find the playlist. In that Adventures of Tom Sawyer playlist is there. There you can find the first chapter. Thank you for watching. Meet you with another video. Goodbye.